Welcome to OG, original ghost stories where the shadows whisper and the spirits speak. Every story here is real, every chill is genuine. If you think you're brave enough, let's dive into the unknown together. In a village surrounded by dense woods, an important ceremony took place for every boy turning 7 years old, the Upanayana ceremony. The ceremony was marked by tying a sacred thread around the boy's torso and waist, signifying his entry into a new spiritual phase. The boy, now referred to as Minjya, was celebrated with much reverence. According to village lore, Minjya ghosts were the spirits of boys who had died before marriage but had undergone the Upanayana ceremony. These spirits were believed to dwell in peepal trees or near wells, leading a quiet existence. Although they were generally harmless, they had a reputation for being mischievous, sometimes causing minor accidents or pelting stones at those who ignored village customs. As years passed, the village was struck by a series of unexplained accidents and strange occurrences. People began to whisper about the Minjya ghosts, recounting tales of their nighttime wanderings and mischief. The elders of the village gathered to discuss these troubling events and realized they were witnessing the signs of an unsettled Minjya spirit. The elders recounted a crucial piece of the law. If a man passed away after his Upanayana ceremony, but before his sword, Minjya, a subsequent rite of passage that marked his transition to adulthood, he would become a Minjya. The spirit would then haunt the peepal trees or nearby wells, disrupting the lives of the living. With this knowledge, the villagers knew they had to act. They decided to visit the ancient peepal tree at the edge of the forest, which was rumored to be the dwelling place of Minjya ghosts. The villagers, carrying offerings and prayers, approached the tree, hoping to calm the restless spirit. As they reached the tree, the night was silent but tense. The villagers performed the ritual, offering their respects and asking for forgiveness for any disrespect shown to the spirit. They promised to uphold the customs and honor the memory of those who had passed. Slowly, the mysterious accidents and strange occurrences began to diminish. The village once again found peace, understanding that their traditions and rituals were crucial in maintaining harmony with the spirits of their ancestors. The story of the Minjya ghost became a solemn reminder of the importance of honoring traditions and rites, ensuring that the spiritual realm remained undisturbed by the restless spirits of the past. In the late 1990s, Bangalore was on the cusp of transformation, evolving from a quiet, traditional city into a bustling tech hub. Yet, amid this rapid change, an eerie legend gripped the city's older neighborhoods, a legend that would send shivers down the spines of many residents. This was the tale of Nale Ba, which translates to "Come Tomorrow" in Kannada. The legend spoke of a malevolent spirit, often described as a witch, who roamed the streets at night. This witch wasn't just any ghostly figure. She possessed a terrifying ability to mimic the voices of loved ones. As the story goes, she would knock on doors late at night, calling out in the familiar voice of a mother, a husband, or a child. The unsuspecting resident, hearing what they believed to be a family member, would be tempted to open the door. But once the door was opened, the witch would enter, bringing death to all who resided in the household. The fear of this malevolent force quickly spread across Bangalore, turning the legend into a city-wide concern. People were terrified at the thought of accidentally inviting the witch into their homes. In response to this growing fear, someone in the community came up with a clever solution. They wrote the words "Nale Ba" on their doors or walls. This phrase, meaning "come tomorrow," was believed to trick the witch into leaving. The idea was that upon seeing the message, the witch would be compelled to depart and return the next day. However, the cycle would repeat indefinitely, preventing her from ever entering the house. As word of this protective measure spread, the phrase "Nale Ba" began to appear on doors and walls throughout Bangalore. It became a common sight, a symbol of protection against the unknown. The legend of Nale Ba quickly became more than just a story. It was woven into the cultural fabric of the city. It influenced behavior, conversations, and even inspired horror films that captured the eerie atmosphere of the legend. Over time, the fear that once gripped the city began to fade, but the story of Nale Ba did not disappear. Instead, it became a piece of Bangalore's urban folklore, a reminder of how communities respond to fear. Today, if you walk through some of the older parts of Bangalore, you might still see a faded Nale Ba on a wall, a relic from a time when people used a simple phrase to protect themselves from an unseen threat. The tale of Nale Ba serves as a reminder of the power of folklore and how a community, in the face of fear, can create lasting symbols of resilience. This legend is not just about a witch, it is about how a simple phrase became a powerful tool for protection passed down through generations, and how stories shape our collective consciousness even today. A young couple went for a weekend stay at a secluded house on the outskirts of Mumbai. The man set up hidden cameras to capture their moments together, but their getaway soon became a nightmare. Strange events began almost immediately. Unexplained noises, objects moving on their own, and a chilling sense of being watched. The woman grew increasingly frightened, believing a supernatural force was targeting her. The man, initially skeptical, also started experiencing the eerie phenomena. As the terror escalated, the woman could no longer bear it and fled the house in a panic. The hidden cameras recorded their harrowing experience, capturing the unsettling events that took place. Thanks for joining us on this haunting journey through OG. If these tales sent a shiver down your spine, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. But remember, when the lights go out, the story isn't over. Until next time, stay curious, stay haunted,